The rumors of Tacko Fall going to the Lakers, it has been around for a very long time now, and the possibility of it happening, it just became possible again. For those out there who don't know who Tacko Fall is, let me give you a brief explanation. But first, let's see what LeBron has to say about this.
The table is being set. You know what it is! It's Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday!
Just a simple side fun note, I believe if Tacko Fall ends up on the Lakers, we're gonna see LeBron James having fun like this once again. During this offseason, Tacko Fall was being linked to the Lakers immediately after the Boston Celtics ended up letting him go. And the simple answer to why the Lakers are interested is because of his size and how tall he is. Tacko Fall is listed as 7'5", 7'6". And if you're standing in any room or looking at any crowd, Tacko Fall immediately stands out. He is currently 26 years old, still has a lot to learn and a lot to develop, and right now is listed as the tallest player in the entire NBA, or right now, in the entire basketball world. We just got some news a few days ago that the ex-Celtics fan favorite, which is Tacko Fall, hits the open market 3 months after leaving the team. Tacko Fall is back on the market. During this past offseason, Tacko Fall signed a 1-year non-guaranteed contract with the Cavaliers. But then as the season went on, he ended up signing a 2-way contract in mid-October. So far this season, we saw Tacko Fall play a total of 11 games with the Cavs, played an overall total of 59 minutes. And if there's one game this season where Tacko Fall stood out, it was on December 22nd, where he ended up playing in TD Garden in Boston, played about 19 minutes, started the game with 4 points, 10 rebounds, and ended it with 2 blocks. That was Tacko Fall's best game of the year so far. Of course, going into January, every team has the opportunity to give 2-way contract players a full guaranteed deal. But then of course, the Cavaliers decided to let go simply of Tacko Fall because their front court is super crowded with Jarrett Allen, Larry Markkinen, and of course their new rookie of Evan Mobley. Unfortunately, Tacko Fall couldn't stay. And right now with Tacko Fall being available in the open market, I do believe there are many teams that would love to sign him and develop him for their future. And this is simply where I believe the Lakers come in. They should sign Tacko Fall to a 2-way contract and of course develop him alongside the young players on the team, such as Austin Reeves and of course players like Kendrick Nunn and Talen Horton-Tucker. We just got some news a few days ago that the Lakers end up signing Sekou Doumbouya to a 2-way contract because they ended up waiving Jay Huff. And right now they have Sekou Doumbouya and another player of Mason Jones currently on their 2-way roster spots. The Lakers have been very vocal on saying they're high on Sekou Doumbouya, and I do believe they're gonna keep Doumbouya at that 2-way contract spot. But so far, they have not really played Mason Jones, and that's why I do believe sooner or later they could be waiving him to bring in Tacko Fall. When talking about the Lakers this season, they have been going for simply a small ball lineup where LeBron James is playing at the starting center position. But overall, I do believe that's not going to be successful long term when it comes to building a roster and especially going up teams with bigger bigs. And that's why I do believe size is very important. Right now with the Lakers not having size, Tacko Fall could be the perfect answer. We're hearing rumors right now that the Lakers plan on trying to get rid of DeAndre Jordan and Kent Bazemore. And if the Lakers end up trading away DeAndre Jordan, their only center on the roster will be Dwight Howard. You could argue Stanley Johnson and Anthony Davis, but let's be real, they need true elite size, and that's where Tacko Fall comes in. Tacko Fall is a 7'6" monster, a potential freak of nature signing that the Lakers could work on as a simple under-the-radar project, kind of like what they're doing right now with Sekou Doumbouya and what they did last season with Kostas Antetokounmpo. As I mentioned earlier, with Tacko Fall only being 26 years old, there's so much room to grow. Of course, when you watch his game, even though he's the tallest player in the NBA, he's still kind of slow, trying to build his basketball IQ, and what better team out there than to play Tacko Fall with LeBron James to learn the game of basketball and play at a high level, where of course, the spotlight is on you. With Tacko Fall being a fan favorite around the NBA, going to the Lakers, a fan favorite team in general, would spark the NBA and would get NBA fans go crazy. But I believe there's more to that than just that. I believe it's actually a smart sign for the Lakers as it's super cheap, and of course, they don't lose anything. There's no risk to it. I believe it will be a great move for the Lakers. From what it looks like right now, the Lakers want to develop their front court depth and their front court future. They just got second Nambuya Stanley Johnson, but they don't have a center that they're trying to develop, especially after they waived Jay Huff. And that's simply where Tacko Fall comes in. He'll be the perfect replacement to be a great interior presence and of course a development project alongside Anthony Davis and LeBron James. So after being waived by the Cavaliers, the question now is, what is Tacko Fall doing? Where is he right now? And I got some updates for you guys that Tacko Fall, after getting waived by the Cavaliers, ended up rejoining the Charge. So technically Tacko Fall is still with the Cavaliers organization, but just not on the Cleveland Cavaliers full roster. The report was this: the Cleveland Charge, presented by Cleveland Clinic, have added center Tacko Fall to the active roster as an in-season affiliate player and have waived forward Montel McRae, the team announced today. Despite the Cavaliers having such a heavy and loaded front court, they still want to keep him around to maybe bring him up later. And so far in the games he's played with the Charge, he had one game on January 7th where he actually grabbed 10 rebounds and had 5 block shots in 23 minutes. A fun fact to note is that during this year's Showcase Cup for the Cavaliers, he actually averaged 23 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks in 28 minutes. And of course, with those stats, ended up getting on a 2-way contract roster spot for the Cavaliers. Of course, got waived on January 9th. So I simply love this report because Tacko Fall is still around in the NBA, he's still playing basketball and still developing. But right now with him being in the G League and a G League affiliate, any NBA team can still sign Tacko Fall. So even though he's on the Cavaliers, I don't think the Cavaliers are going to bring Tacko Fall up again. Their front court is too loaded. I forgot to mention they also have Kevin Love on that roster as well, so don't forget about that. So of course there are so many NBA teams that are being rumored to get Tacko Fall right now. A very popular rumor is a possibility of the Boston Celtics bringing back Tacko Fall as well. This right now is the big time rumor because recently the Boston Celtics just ended up waiving Jabari Parker, and with that being said, they have one available roster spot. And because Tacko Fall started his career in Boston, the fact that he left last year, gotten a little bit better, maybe the Boston Celtics would love a reunion. Of course, that's just a far-fetched scenario as well because the Boston Celtics did let him go, and maybe Tacko Fall does not want to go back to that team that let him go. So of course, I want the Lakers to get Tacko Fall. I'm saying it, guys. I really want it to happen. I believe it makes sense. He's a young center they can develop alongside Anthony Davis and of course LeBron James. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the possibility of the Lakers signing Tacko Fall after he just got waived by the Cleveland Cavaliers. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Do you believe this is a good move for the Lakers, or do you believe there are other 2-way contract targets that would be better? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!